Hello there, and welcome to episode 70 of the Quick Shot series, which brings us to VC70 Ponda Barber, formerly known as Walrus Man, of which I have him loose because he was very nicely repacked in the Black series. Yeah, it's nice to see a repack of a very expensive figure anyway, because this is another one that is a lot of money on a vintage card back. So if you ever wanted to have him loose and that was all you had of him, a bit like Grand Moff Tarkin, for example. Like, I'd love a Tarkin loose, but the only way I could ever get a Tarkin loose is to either find one loose second hand or to buy another mint one and open it up, which I'm never going to do because he costs serious cash. So anyway, this guy was repacked in the Black series. Just trying to get the lighting right. I'm so sorry, there's shadows everywhere. If I just tilt that there, a little bit of a semi-professional setup here, but anyway, you get the general idea. So that's great. So now I have him loose, and there were tons of him in the Entertainer not long ago. I think most of them have been sold now. So here he is, and he spends a lot of time nowadays on my barge. I decided to put him on there. He's a Cantina patron, but from what I know of the character, he would have had links and associations with Jabba and certainly his wider entourage. So the card back is brilliant because it's a direct lift from the movie, which I like. I have heard criticism from it. I think it might have been my old pal Babbling Booby said he didn't like this card back. I'm going to show you what the old one looked like in a minute, because when I flip it around you'll see it. But anyway, the figure is exactly the same as you just saw spinning, except the one spinning was from the Black series. This is the original one. They exactly 100% repacked it as it was here. Except the gun looks a little different there. I've just noticed the gun might be a little bit more silvery on the Black series repack. So I'm just going a bit off piste here, I've just noticed that. Anyway, and I've chosen to display this figure with, because he comes with two sets of paws. He has those weird looking, I don't like them at all. They look like suckers, or like pods from seaweed or something. I don't know what it is. But then you've got like a sethered hand, like the limbs sethered there or whatever. You can pop that in, get really creative with him and on how you display him. Obviously the drinks, milk thing, whatever there. And there he is with his trademark green jacket. It's nice to see. I thought it was nice to see them in there. People criticise everything, don't they? I loved it when they appeared in Rogue One. Then there's people who go, "Oh, why are they there?" Tongue in cheek. But no, I thought it was brilliant. They did very well to get off that planet though, because it got vaporised. But anyway, so this is an unpunched card. Check it out. Awesome. And there he is, Ponda Barber. It's nice to see the Walrus Man thing in brackets. I often mention the fact that the Sayelt Moray, aka Yakface, never came with his original name in brackets, so they decided against that. But anyway, the image is nice. It's dark. I think that's what Babbling Booby said about it. He didn't like the fact that the image was so dark, but it's real, man. Look at it. That is a movie still. And it's a massive improvement to the original image. Now let's have a look at that now. The original image, I never had Walrus Man as a kid, so I don't really have that much of a affiliation with this card back. But look at it, it looks like it's been composited onto a background or something, as best they could then, or it might even be a black and white picture that's been, coloured in as best they can. It's something, obviously somebody will find that really nostalgic and they might even love that figure, but I just thought that figure looked a little bit goofy as well. But I never owned it. If I had owned it, I would have had a little bit more of an association, an affinity with him. But I didn't ever have that figure. Goes back a long way. It goes back to 78 and 79. I suppose I would have only had the figures that were either repacks of certain figures like R2, because when I was growing up, I was born in 81, I would have had the stuff in the mid-80s that was coming out still. So have I shown you everything at the back there? Oh yeah. All those have been covered. So yes, Ponda Barber. I have also reviewed, I think, Dr Evazan. And I would like to own Dr Evazan, because I do have this fella, but it's almost like he's on his own. He's missing his mate in terms of my collection anyway. He needs his buddy, his wingman, with him. So I need to get myself a Dr Evazan. If anyone has any tips on how I can get hold of one of them, let me know. What I really need to do is get a P.O. box like I'm in Usual Mike Television. If I set up a P.O. box and encourage people to send me stuff. I'm only joking. Yeah, that's cool, man. I should really do something like that. Or if anyone wants to let me know about getting hold of Dr. Evazan, let me know and we can do a deal. Thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.